Hello students, welcome to yet another wonderful session. Now, in this session we continue looking at variations. Now, going back to the previous lessons, we looked at the direct variations, we also looked at inverse variation. Now today we're going to look at joint variation, where we deal with both the direct and inverse in one question. Now, come, let us see how we deal with this. Now, so we're saying joint variation is a combination of direct and inverse variations. Let's go straight into examples. So just have two examples, and by the end of these two examples, you'll be good to go. Okay. Now, question number one says, M varies directly with what? With T. Okay? M varies directly as what? As T. Okay, so here is just an omission. So M varies directly as T and inversely with the S. When M is equal to 24, T is equal to 3, and S is equal to 2. Find the K, the constant variation. Okay, so let's go to number one, our A. We want to find K, the constant variation. So therefore, we are going to formulate the equation. So in the question, they are saying M varies directly as what? As T, and inversely with what? With S. So we learned that when it's inversely, it becomes a fraction after the symbol, like that. Okay, so the next step, what you're going to do is replace the symbol with equals what? K, and then it will be T over S. Okay, so we'll have something like that. Next step, what we're going to do, we're going to replace with what you have been given in the question. So in the question, they're saying M is equal to 24. So where there is M, we're going to put 24 will be equal to K. While there is a T, we'll put what? 3. 3 over. While there is S, we are putting 2. Okay. So when you reach at this point, what do? You make this a fraction and you cross multiply. Okay. So this will be 3K will be equal to 24 times 2. Okay. So we have 3K will be equal to, what is 24 times 2? Okay, that will give us what? 48. Therefore, to remain with K this side, we divide both sides by 3. And then there we divide by 3. So this 3 will cancel and that 3 will cancel. Therefore, our K will be equal to, so 3 into 48. 3 there, it is 1. Remember it's 1. 3 in 18, it goes in 6 times. So the value of K is what? Is 16. Let's go to B. Okay, B, we are finding the equation relating variables M, T, and S. What equation is connecting these 3 variables? Now, let us see. So from the equation, we are going to you're going to have this equals, okay, we have K, T over S. Now, here all what is being asked here, we are going to replace K with what we have found here. So the equation is going to be 16. While there's K, we put 16. T over what? Over S. Okay, that is the equation that is relating the variables M, T, and what? And S. Just like that. Don't even go any further. Just like that, you have answered. Okay, let us go to C. C, we are finding the value of M when T is equal to 5 and S is equal to 8. So we're going to use this same equation. So we say M is equal to 16T over S. Okay? So we're finding the value of M. So where there's a T, we put 5. Where there's S, we put 8. So this is 16. So this is times what? Times 5 over what? Over 8. So this will be equal to, what is 16 times 5? 6 times 5 is 30, right? It's 0, carry 3. 6 times 5 times 1 is 5 plus 3. That will give us 80. Okay? It will give us 80 over what? Over 8. So therefore, the value of m will be equals to 80. 8 into 8 is what? 10. Just like that, you have worked out, you have solved the question 1. Let us go to question number 2. So number 2 says, it's given that y varies directly as the cube root of x and inversely as the square of z. Okay, so let us see the first one. Y is equals to 2x to 8 and z is equals to 4. Find k, the constant variation. So we make the formula here. So say y varies directly as the cube root of x. Okay, so the cube root is like that. Cube root of x, so over what? The square of z. So over the square of z, so it will be z squared. Like that. So from there, we replace the symbol with e equals k. So this will equals k. We have the cube root of x over z squared. Now, what have we been given in the question? Our y is equals to 2 equals, we don't know the k, it's what we are finding. Okay? So we have the cube root. What is the x? X is 8 over, what is z? Z is 4. So we have 4 squared. Now when we work out this will be 2 will be equals to k. What is the cube root of 8? A number by which when you multiply it by itself 3 times to give you 8. So that number is 2. That number is 2. The cube root of 8 is 2. Okay, because 2 times 2 is 4 times 2, 8. So this will be over 4 to the power of 2, it is 16. This means 4 times 4. So we have a 16 there. Okay? When you reach at this point, what you do, you make this a fraction and then you cross multiply. Okay? Therefore, we come this side. So therefore, you're going to have, if you multiply 1 times 2k, so this will be 2k is equals to 2 times 16. It will give us what? 32. Okay. To make k the subject, we divide both sides by what? By 2. So this will go and that will go. Therefore, our k will be equals to 32. 2 into 32, it will give us 16. Just like that. Okay. So you have found the constant variation, which is k. Okay, we go to the next one. Find the equation connecting the variables x, y, and z. Okay, so this is very simple. It's very simple. So our second question will be, our second answer, we're going to get this equation. So I'm going to say y is equal to, where there is a k, we are putting 16. So 16, the cube root of x over what? Z squared. That is the equation connecting what? These 3 variables. Okay, just like that, you have answered. Let's go to the third question. The third one says, find the value of z when y is equals to 12 and x is equals to 27. So we get our equation equals 16 cube root of x over z squared. Now, y they have given us is 12 equals, what is our x? So this is 16, the cube root, our x is 27. Okay, we are finding the value of z. So z, we don't know. We don't know what z is. Now, when we work out this will be 12 equals to, what is the cube root of 27? The cube root of 27 is what? Is 3. So there you have 3. So over z squared. Okay? A number that you multiply by itself 3 times to give you 27 is 3. Okay? So from there, what do you do? We're going to say 12 is equals to 3 times 16. 6 times 3, that is 18. So we have 8, carry 1, there are 3, so we have 48. 48 over z squared. We say we do over 1 there. When we reach there, we cross multiply. I hope that you are seeing what is happening here. We cross multiply. So this will be 12 times z. 12 times z, it will give us what? It will give us 12z squared equals 1 times 48, it will give us 48, like that. Okay? How do we make z squared the subject? We divide both sides by 12. There by 12. So this will cancel and that will cancel. So you have z squared is equal to, now how many times does the 12 go into 48? It goes in 4 times. It goes in 4 times. So when you reach there, you square root both sides to get rid of the z squared there. So introduce the square root, even there square root. So when we cancel this and the 2 will cancel, so this side will remain with it. Z is equal to, now when you square root a number, you have 2 answers, positive and negative. So here our answer is going to be positive or negative 2. There. That is how we deal with joint variations. Just like that. So go through this video, rewind it, to pause it, and make sure that you understand and get the concept. Okay. Thank you very much for watching.